unsettling alien experiments NASA kept hidden. Number 5, human-alien hybridization. It is believed that NASA has been conducting experiments to create human-alien hybrids by combining the DNA of humans and extraterrestrial beings. This experiment raises ethical concerns as it could potentially lead to a new species with unknown abilities and characteristics. It is also speculated that this hybridization program could have been a way for NASA to gain knowledge and technology from advanced alien civilizations. Although there is no concrete evidence to support these claims, some whistleblowers and conspiracy theorists allege that there have been successful human-alien hybrid births. They claim that these hybrids possess a mix of human and extraterrestrial qualities such as heightened intelligence, telepathy, and psychic abilities. The idea of human-alien hybrids has long been a subject in science fiction and conspiracy theories. However, the concept is not entirely far-fetched. Scientists have successfully created hybrid animals by mixing DNA from different species. This process is called interspecific hybridization and has been used to create new plant and animal species with desired traits. It's not surprising that NASA, with its advanced technology and resources, would explore the possibility of creating human-alien hybrids. The implications of this experiment are vast and could have far-reaching consequences. If successful, it could change our understanding of what it means to be human and challenge societal norms. The existence of these hybrids could also raise questions about their rights and treatment in society. Apart from the ethical issues, there are also concerns about the potential dangers of creating human-alien hybrids. The unknown abilities and characteristics of these hybrids could pose a threat to society or even themselves. It's a risk that many argue should not be taken lightly. On to number 4, mind control. NASA has also been accused of experimenting with mind control techniques on alien subjects. These experiments involve using advanced technology to control the thoughts and actions of alien beings, and the implications of this type of experiment are disturbing and could potentially have serious consequences. Some whistleblowers have claimed that NASA has been working with extraterrestrial species to develop mind control technology. These claims suggest that NASA is using alien subjects as test subjects for the experiments. The true extent of these experiments is unknown, but it's clear that they are highly secretive and kept hidden from the public. One of the most well-known cases involving mind control experiments by NASA is the alleged collaboration with gray aliens. This species is often depicted in popular culture as having advanced technological abilities and a strong interest in human experimentation. The idea that NASA could be working hand in hand with these beings to develop mind control technology is unsettling, to say the least. The potential implications of mind control experiments on alien subjects are vast. It not only raises concerns about the treatment of these beings, but also about the potential consequences if this technology were to fall in the wrong hands. The idea that NASA could be experimenting with controlling the thoughts and actions of extraterrestrial species without their consent is deeply concerning. On top of that, it begs the question, why would NASA even want to develop mind control technology? Some speculate that it could be used for military purposes, such as controlling enemy soldiers. Others believe it could be used on humans as a form of psychological warfare. Whatever the reasons may be, the facts remain that these experiments are being conducted in secrecy and without public knowledge or consent. The lack of transparency surrounding these experiments only adds to their unsettling nature. It's unclear what safeguards are in place to protect the well-being and rights of the alien subjects involved. Without proper oversight and ethical considerations, these experiments could have dangerous consequences for both the aliens and potentially even humanity. NASA's alleged mind control experiments on alien subjects raise serious ethical concerns and highlight the need for transparency in scientific research. The treatment of non-human beings and the potential consequences of developing such advanced technology should not be taken lightly. It's important for us to question and hold accountable those in position of power and ensure that ethical boundaries are respected, especially when it comes to experimentation on other species. Number 3, cloning. Cloning is another unsettling experiment that NASA has been rumored to conduct on alien organisms. This involves creating identical copies of living organisms or replicating their DNA for scientific research purposes. However, the idea of cloning aliens beings raises questions about the morality and ethics of such experiments. It also sparks concerns about the potential consequences of introducing genetically modified alien species into our environment. The concept of cloning is not new and it has been used extensively in scientific research for decades. However, the idea of cloning an extraterrestrial being is still highly controversial, and and there are no concrete reports or evidence to suggest that NASA has actually attempted such experiments. Nonetheless, the possibility of cloning alien organisms raises ethical concerns and prompts us to question the boundaries of scientific research. On top of that, the idea of creating clones of intelligent alien beings also brings up potential issues of exploitation and control. If NASA were to successfully clone an extraterrestrial species, questions would arise about their rights and whether they should be treated as equals or used for our own benefit. The fear of creating a species of clones that could potentially overpower humans and threaten our existence is also a valid concern. On top of that, the introduction of genetically modified alien organisms into our environment could have unknown consequences on our ecosystem. It's not surprising that NASA has been secretive about any potential cloning experiments on aliens. The field of cloning is already controversial enough when it comes to human beings, but adding extraterrestrial beings into the mix only intensifies the ethical dilemmas. Overall, while cloning is a fascinating concept in scientific research, it also highlights the need for careful consideration and ethical guidelines when it comes to experimenting on alien organisms. The potential implications and consequences of such experiments cannot be ignored, and it is important for NASA and any other organization to prioritize the well-being and rights of any alien life forms that may be in their possession. So it's crucial for NASA to have a thorough understanding of the potential risks and impacts before conducting any experiments involving cloning of alien organisms. On top of that, open communication and transparency about such experiments can help alleviate fears and concerns within the public. The exploration of ET life is an exciting field, but it should never come at the expense of ethical boundaries and potential harm to alien beings. As we continue to search for answers about life beyond Earth, it's important to approach any experiments with caution and responsibility. Only then can we truly understand and appreciate the mysteries of the universe. So let's hope that NASA and other organizations will prioritize responsible and ethical practices in their pursuit of understanding and studying alien life forms. As the famous quote goes, with great power comes great responsibility. And as we continue to make advancements in technology and science, it's our responsibility to use it for the betterment of all beings, whether they are from Earth or beyond. Number 2, genetic manipulation. Similar to cloning, NASA has also been accused of conducting experiments involving genetic manipulation on alien species. This involves altering the genetic makeup of living organisms in order to study their responses and behaviors. The potential consequences of this type of experiment are unknown and could have serious repercussions. So some believe that these experiments were conducted on extraterrestrial beings that NASA has encountered during their space missions. There are a few possible reasons why NASA would conduct such experiments. One reason could be to gain a deeper understanding of the genetic makeup and evolution of alien species. By manipulating their genes, scientists may have been able to unlock secrets about their biology and how they have adapted to different environments. Another reason could be for military purposes. Some theorists believe that NASA has been collaborating with the government and conducting these experiments in order to create super soldiers or advanced weapons using alien DNA. The consequences of genetic manipulation on ET beings are unknown, but they could potentially have a damaging impact on both the aliens and our own planet. Altering the genetic makeup of a species could lead to unintended mutations and disruptions in their natural order. This could also have ripple effects on our planet if these modified aliens were to be released back into the wild. On top of that, there are ethical concerns surrounding conducting experiments on sentient beings without their consent. If these aliens are intelligent and self-aware, then it is a violation of their rights to be subjected to genetic manipulation without their understanding or consent. As with the other unsettling experiments conducted by NASA, there are claims that these genetic manipulation experiments have been covered up and kept hidden from the public. This could be due to the potential backlash and outrage from both the scientific community and the general public if this information were to come to light. If the government is involved in these experiments for military purpose, it's possible that they are keeping them secret to maintain their advantage over other nations. And finally, number 1, time travel. Another unsettling experiment that NASA has allegedly been conducting is time travel. This involves sending living organisms, including alien beings, through space and time to study their reactions and changes in behavior. The implications of this type of experiment are vast and could have far-reaching consequences on the fabric of the universe. Some believe that these experiments could even lead to parallel universes or alternate timelines, creating a ripple effect on our own reality. These experiments are said to have been kept hidden from the public due to their controversial nature and potential ethical concerns. However, leaked documents and testimonies from former NASA employees suggest that these experiments have been going on for decades. The concept of time travel has long been a fascination for humans, with many theories and ideas surrounding it. Some believe that time travel is possible through advanced technology or even naturally occurring phenomena. NASA's alleged involvement in such experiments only adds fuel to the fire of these speculations. The question remains, why would NASA conduct such experiments? Some argue that it is for pure scientific curiosity, while others believe there may be a more sinister motive at play. Regardless, the thought of tampering with time and space is unsettling and raises many ethical questions. But that is all for today. Thank you for watching.